dedicated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right.
It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight.
But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the news.
Starting down from his cave with a sour, grunchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings.
He snored with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here.
Then he growled with his ring fingers nervously drumming.
And let's find some way to stop Christmas from coming.
For tomorrow he knew.
All the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys and then... Oh, the noise, noise.
That's one thing they hated. The noise. And the Who's young and old would sit down to a feast.
And they'd feast.
And they'd feast.
And they'd feast.
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 They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roasties.
Which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least.
And then he'd do something he liked least of all.
Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand.
And the Who's would start singing.
They'd sing. And they'd sing. And they'd sing. 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 Sing.
And the more the Grinch thought of those Who Christmas singing,
The more the Grinch thought,
I must stop this whole thing. My first 53 years I'd put up with this. Now I must stop Christmas from coming. But how?
then he got an idea.
An awful idea.
The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do.
Oh, the Grinch laughed in his throat.
And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat.
What person are we help? He chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick with this coat and this hat. It looks just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around once, and reindeer are scarce, so there were none to be found.
did that stop the old Grinch?
No!
The Grinch simply said,
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
so he called his dog Max.
Then he took some red thread and tied a big cord on top of his head.
Then he loaded some bags.
And some old empty sacks.
On a ramshackle sleigh.
And he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said,
Giddy up!
and the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town.
All the windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air.
All the Who's are dreaming sweet dreams without care.
When he came to the first little house on the square. This is stop number 1. The Grinch simply said, yeah. Then he climbed to the roof with empty bags in his face.
Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch.
But if Santa could do it,
Then so could the Grinch.
He got stuck only once for a moment or two.
then he stuck his head out of the fireplace too, where all the little Who stockings all hanging out. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go.
He slithered and flunk with his smile most unpleasant. Around the whole room, he took every present.
Pop guns and bicycles,
Roller skates.
drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn,
And plums.
and he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stepped all the bags one by one up the chimney.
Then he slunk to the icebox.
He took the Who's feast.
He took the Who pudding.
He took the roast beef.
He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash.
Why, that Grinch even took the last can of Who hash. Then he stacked all the food up the chimney with glee.
And
Just a
now, praise
reminder,
the Grinch,
teachers and
I'll stuff
parents,
up the
we
tree.
will extend the party time till 12 noon if you're able to stay. Until that time, there are checkout sheets in the classrooms. Teachers, parents can take the children and sign them out in the classroom. Enjoy yourselves.
And the Grinch grabbed the tree and started to shove.
When he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove.
He turned around fast and saw a small Who.
Little Cindy Lou Who. Who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, why are you taking my Christmas tree eyes?
but you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick he thought up a lie. He thought it up quick. I'm an athlete little time. The fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his bib fooled the child. Then he patted her head and got her a drink and sent her to bed.